Alright, I am making sure nothing goes wrong before I put my headphones on. And I feel like something is about to go wrong again. So I'm just going to take this moment to be as stupidly slow as possible. Hang on. Let's get Sonic Frontiers running with my Xbox controller. If you've watched my previous stream, you might have noticed that I showed a look at the treasure box cosmetics, making sure the audio goes through properly, and then I'm not talking so loud everybody's about to bang on my door, even though I'm being really loud. If you hear someone talking outside, that's my mom. She does that all night. But, yeah. And again, if you hear knocking and banging on the wall, those are my neighbors. They really hate me, so pay no attention to it. If you can, just try not to. I need to make a spare save file. So once we load into the game real quick, I'm going to fix the volume, because this is the first part that's important. As you can see, the graphics are already looking terrible. That's a quality moment there for Sonic Frontiers. Alright, now, what should I do today? Just gonna use my phone as a vibe check. Yep, that's definitely loud. Yep, that's definitely loud. I need it at 69 because I hate the idea of making it, why won't it let me change it by the decibel? Why do I gotta slide it? I hate the idea of making it, why won't it let me change it by the decibel? Yeah, as I was saying, I don't like making it 71. You've got to be kidding. Okay, so it doesn't want me to change it the way I want it to. Oh, you can only do 6-bit, or you can do... All I get is this fucking slider. I don't get any other method of doing this. Okay. There. I had to use the advanced tab just to do that. 71 is a cursed number in this channel and in this Twitch stream. Everywhere you see me, that is a cursed number. It is highly cursed. It is the most cursed number on God's internet world, and we will not address it as such. So the volume seems to be correct. It's still loud, but just enough that the game doesn't care. I wish we had 6 save files. I don't want just 3. Did you know that Cadence of Hyrule has 6 save files? I don't know if that was the latest update that they had with the Skull Kid DLC, or if it always had 6 save files, but I remember the game having 3. Cadence of Hyrule, 6 save files with the bumper. So what was I going to talk about? Let me go ahead and put my headphones on. Okay, I cannot hear the game. Now I can hear the game. That was a nice shower I had, except my neck really hurts. Oh, if you want to know the reason why I have the game set to the lowest possible graphics, is because when I stream the game at a high quality, shit hits the fan. So all we gotta do is just change a couple settings and we should be good. Of course, the anti-aliasing really doesn't fucking matter, because when you're watching this on Twitch or YouTube, it basically makes its own anti-aliasing. It's the default OBS settings. I know this sounds stupid, but it's like the best way to terminize it or make it into a simple term is when you encode a video and you port it into another format, the quality decreases. And when you're watching a stream, it uses bit encoding technology. It encodes the stream using bitrate. So every bit that I add, it encodes data into the stream to make it more or lower quality. So every single frame per second, the stream is being broadcasted through Twitch itself and OBS, and it's determining with the bitrate data whether it always wants to render the game at a smooth quality when Sonic's jamming around at the speed of light, or if they just want to say, fuck it, we'll make the game look like potato salad for like half a second. It also determines whether the stream or video is going to get all choppy and shit, which you usually see when you're watching a stream posted on YouTube, like a VOD.
I know about computers, 'cause I know about computers.
That was pretty fun. I gotta tell y'all, the sound design in this game is fucking perfect. The voice acting in this game is fucking perfect. I think this is the best voice that Roger Craig Smith has ever done in his entire Sonic career. This is the pinnacle of Sonic games. This is the best voice acting in the franchise. It's not because he's not making weird sounds like... I just think he really nailed Sonic's personality in this game. You know what? I just want to test how stupid Tower is at this point in the game. Is he supposed to miss? Let's see if he's actually supposed to miss. Okay, he landed one shot. Okay, he occasionally lands a lucky shot. Alright, and now let's destroy this guy. And let's get our movie Sonic 2 powers, I guess. I wonder if, like, the meta for doing this is how fast you can spin Sonic in a circle. Like a rhythm game. Okay, so if you've read the title of the stream, we're gonna do some grinding. It's not gonna be done here, it's gonna be done on the second island. We may have scoped out 100% of this map, but what we didn't do is we didn't collect all the tokens on the map, and we did not collect enough cocoa to count the entire island explored. Okay, so the game only gives a shit about how much we've mapped, not the progress we made. That's a problem. Because I want to know how much I'm missing in total. If I'm missing, like, 2 cocoa left, and there are 0 ways to tell me how to find them, that's a real problem. And I still think this game needs a fucking mini-map on the bottom of the screen, like any other game. So yeah, even though these are not necessary to collect, it's clutter on the minimap. And if it's clutter on the minimap, it's very important, and I need to collect all of it. Once I get everything on the map, that's when things start to drop down. So, it looks like the first thing we should focus on are the mini-bosses. We're gonna go through them top to bottom. And we'll also do the cyberspace levels that I'm missing. We'll actually do that first. Alright, let's see. So there's like 7 of them, isn't there? Every world has like 7 of them. The 8th one is the fishing one. The 7th is the last one. Alright, so if it's got a check mark, we're done. If it doesn't, then we haven't done everything. We're just gonna bait everything we can on this island. From cyberspace to item collecting to the plot MacGuffin. We should save the metal collecting for last. I mean, that's gonna be the one that's the most troubling. Because you could just get all of the water. It's good. It's good that they made it so that all you have to do is just go to a specific area, and there's usually a whole clutter of them. That takes a huge amount of Korok stress off of me and off of everybody else. Okay, these are not supposed to be there. It's important not to stand in an area too long. We'll just try to get everything done first, and then by the time the blood moon happens again, we'll deal with the mini bosses. Can you believe this? You could just defeat an enemy by jumping on them. You could literally kill enemies and mini bosses by jumping on them. I don't know, man. This music's new. This level I'm sure if I've experienced before. Oh my goodness. I see what I did wrong there. Hello! Huh. Is there something here? Oh my goodness, it is. There is stuff here. Alright, now one thing I need to reiterate is that there are only a couple locations in cyberspace that are considered assets to be reused. And they're all from Sonic Generations. That's your first... That's the first fact, is that it's all from Sonic Generations. Nothing in cyberspace is not from Sonic Generations. Not a goddamn thing. Everything uses Generation assets. Probably with or not with retextured or remodeled or higher quality. Or HD remaster, if you will. Like they did with, I think what they did was they not only reused Generations assets, but they polished up the quality and the textures of them to be more fitting with the game, which they did with Sonic and the other characters. Even though Generations looks really fucking good, I mean, this game has a different art style, so they probably had no choice but to change some of it to make it not look weird. If I have to guess where the second red ring is, it might be on the bottom of one of these places. Bottom's fit. I don't understand what these lyrics are trying to do. Deja vu, something like that. Okay, whatever. I was just thinking the song was speaking gibberish. Damn it, I fucking... Ah, I ruined the controls. Damn it. Okay, this needs to be fixed. I think I fixed it. It wasn't registering the homing attack for some reason. I thought I got it wrong.
We gotta take the top route for the red ring.
Is this it? Oh, I see it. It's right around here. Yeah, you thought I was stupid. You're like, oh, Spooky doesn't know where the red ring is. He can't see it. There's no way he could see the red ring with the color and everything. This level's a lot easier to cheese through than I thought. That stomping thing, though, is kind of weird. Now we just gotta collect the rings and beat the level. No, we just gotta beat the level in under a minute. Man, the music in this game is great, especially the cyber levels. You can imagine why I'm not abusing the drop dash, considering how annoying it was to beat that one level from 1-1. 3 or 4 where you had to spam the drop dash because it was the only way to get the S rank in the level. I tried, and I'm correct, and I'm factually correct. That is a factually correct statement. You have to use the drop dash. You cannot beat it without the drop dash. I would say that that stage is harder to get an S rank than 1-2, even though everybody says otherwise. I have not had a harder level than those two getting the S rank at a time limit. I bet nobody even played that level. They're like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna play some of the cyberspace levels. Oh, well, the second one is too hard because it shouldn't be for the S rank. I'm just gonna say that one's the hardest. They don't even play the Green Hill one. And by Green Hill, it literally is Green Hill Zone Act 1 from Sonic Generations, just in cyberspace. You have to use the drop dash for the first segment of the level, the first quarter of the level, and then you can just boost through and you should be good to go. If you're going as fast as possible. That would be the most optimal way to get an S rank on that level. Drop dash until maybe after the first segment, and then you can just take the top route or whatever, and you should be good to go. If not, then you'll have to use the drop dash for half of the level, because at least you'll get to save some more time in the process, and you'll have an easier time getting that S rank. I am so confused. What is this? Sonic doesn't want to jump on the rail when he's in the air. Shit. Hang on just 1 minute. Oh, my neck.
Oh, my neck. My neck. Ugh.
The band-aid is ripped off. Don't tell me I have it open on my Twitch page. Alright. Alright. Let's stop wasting time. Doing this, whatever the song's saying, whatever. Is that weird? I can't boost for the first part of that? What's up with that? Alright, I think I might have the solution to this. And that was not the solution. I was hoping there was a spring there. Alright. So we boost again, and do a double jump.
Gotta go fast.
I know. Yep, double jump.
This can't be that hard. This should not be that hard. No way that's hard.
This can't be that hard. There's no way. Oh no, what the hell? How long is this level? That doesn't make any sense. What? Are you telling me that this level is really that long? Half of it looked like Sweet Mountain. 1 minute and 10 seconds. How am I not getting there? Maybe I just need to keep taking the top route. Yep. What is the drink? Jank. Come on. Give me the fucking level button already.
Top route. What? That doesn't make any sense.
I'm not. Are you fucking serious, dude? And I'm especially not used to the fact that you have to hold down the stomp button just to be able to continue the momentum by jumping higher. That throws me off. If you want to use the mechanic from Sonic Adventure 2, you gotta hold the button down. You can't press it, because Sonic will do that. Yeah, he's got a stun thing. And then like I can hold it down by accident and he does it longer. I'm seriously confused on why the cyberspace levels are so different and why they're like that. So yeah, Sonic's nerfed at level 1, right? In cyberspace, but it still feels like he's even weirder than that. Like he's even less powerful than that. If we're going into the negatives, Sonic is like -11111 or 10. He's really, really clunky and controlly. I just don't get it. He controls like ass.
Time for the more cyberspace.
Memories? What does that mean? Getting halfway through the island? Cutscene! White space!
Quick cycloop.
Oh, we got another 2D level. I jumped on the bastard! That doesn't count. That makes no sense. Hang on. Did I just jump on the enemy and took damage? There's no way. I boosted into the enemy, that's what happened. I touched the enemy and I thought I was jumping, but I was actually boosting. Maybe I touched the spikes. Shit, I fucked up. Is this Seaside Hill Act 1, or is it really Sky Sanctuary? Oh, okay. This is the curveball I'm being thrown with. Jesus Christ. Okay, what is this? red ring. It must be, there it is. This is chemical plant. I think it is. It looks like chemical plant. Oh, but it's not. Yep. See, what they did was they took snippets of the levels. But I guess this really is, maybe it's the mission of Sky Sanctuary, and it has nothing to do with chemical plant. I just think it does, because I'm not familiar with the level. This looks so weird, dude. Look at this. But doesn't this look weird? Got our little jumpy moment. The fourth red bird. That was weird. You don't even have invincibility in this game. You just die. Okay. There's 2 springs? So there's 2 paths. There's 2 alternate routes. There should be 3, but there's 2. 30 rings. This is gonna be stupid easy. Especially with that first part right there. Yep. This stage actually knows what I'm trying to do. Yeah, you can't abuse the rails in cyberspace because you're not fast enough to be able to do so. There it is.
Thanks, Spring. No way.
Which part is gonna need me to use the drop dash? None of it? Maybe it's here. Oh yeah, I gotta hold the button down. I'm not doing that enough. Damn it. Am I able to do this? How do you get to that secret route? Oh, whatever. I thought it was 1 minute and 10 seconds, but it was actually 1 minute and 30 seconds. I was just holding down the B button. That auto thing does everything. I wish we could turn our skills off. Or maybe disable the power-ups we have. But knowing Sega, they're probably never going to do this, and they're probably going to be like, how dare you? Sonic should always be powerful at his most powerful.
Just don't talk to the elder. Just don't talk to the elders.
This stuff is weird. Alright, what's this gonna be? Oh, this looks cool.
No!
And the music. Okay, yeah. This is exciting. The controls are... Did you see how hard that was? Here, let me try to show what I'm talking about. We're gonna use this weird tacky shit. There, yeah, that's the problem. I was trying to turn Sonic around, and he wouldn't turn around. So he went in a circle 4 times, and I fell off the stage. Is this really what we call quality, or good game design, or video game controls? This caliber being good? Okay. The minute I started using the B button, it threw me fucking off the chain. Zero brain skills up to this moment. I'm just like, okay, well, I don't know what to do now because that is not how I like doing this. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to holding the B button. I'm just not used to it yet. See? It throws me off. You've got to be shitting me. There's no checkpoints. I am so confused.
It shouldn't be that hard.
Alright. Now you fucked up, game. Now you fucked up. You expect me to use this as a gameplay mechanic? To do this the right way? How come I can't boost when I do a homing attack? Is that always supposed to happen? Hey, Sega, your video game has problems. Problems that are not good. And it is not these spikes spinning around the level. Those are not the problem. You know what? I want to see that bit right there. One more time. Alright, I'm letting go of the control stick. If Sonic fell and died at this part, I would be pissed. Sometimes automated segments just don't work. Wait, I see something off to the right. Is it supposed to be like a level gimmick? It's an invisible wall. It's the invisible wall! Really good music right there. Very, very good. Okay, quick question. Why is there a red ring at the end of the level? Who is going to miss that red ring? I honestly want to know who. I want to find the first person to miss that jump from getting the red ring. Not to embarrass anybody or anything. I mean, I'm serious. I don't even think that's possible. It could happen, but I mean, I'm just saying. They could have put it, say, before that part. Jesus. And that's how you beat the level, with an S rank. Just like in Sonic Unleashed for the Xbox 360.
Let's see what we have here. Yes, we have more keys.
For no reason. Not like we need them or anything. It looks like we have every level done. Or is there another one? There can't be. I did all of them. Yeah, that's all of them. They're all done. All of them have S ranks. So why did I get the achievement for not getting all the S ranks? Was it just to unlock them, like the game doesn't care? I could have sworn that... Maybe I'm missing something here. I collected everything for the first island. Is there anything else here too?
Hey, Sonic, welcome back.
Would you like to try?
There's nothing here. Okay.
Would you like to try? I'll let you.
I grabbed everything. I mean, what am I missing at this point? We could try to look up here first. The quadruple check. Is that somebody knocking on my door? Yes. Did that Korok just say Pikachu or Achu? I said Korok. Oh my god.
My name is Link, and I turned into a blue hedgehog.
Maybe some of the graphical settings will help me see at least some of them. You know what? Let me try this. We just have to turn off the shadows because those are the things that make the game lag. And this may make the game run like potato shit on stream. Okay, so the quality is very noticeable, especially on low settings. I don't understand. Like why does it make it 30 frames per second of all things? And some anti-aliasing too. I'm not sure, man. I'm just not sure.
It's weird. It don't make sense.
You know, looking at the little rope pulley thing from far away, it's so weird when, like, I'm trying to do a graphical comparison. Okay, now I'm seeing some pixels over there getting a little bit of light. You see, the difference is that, with low graphic quality, it was turned off. With, yeah, okay. Now there's no... Alright. Let me try to make sense of this. This is a geniusly... Alright. Big brain time. We're gonna hide the desktop. But it was just enough to show the coloring of that white pixel. That was actually what I was seeing. It was shaded enough so that you could still tell that it was a pulley without half of the pixels just being completely blanked out with nothingness. And this was just literally like 2 options from a pause menu for the PC optimization of a Sonic game. That's what both of them looked like. Of course, I refuse to play the game at 30 frames per second. What the fuck is that going on about? I can't think of a single person that can't run this game at 60 frames on low quality settings. If they have a Sonic game that can run Sonic Generations just fine, I think it could handle this game too. Alright, now where would I be missing them? In places I would not be able to find them.
Whee!
Maybe we should do the side stories now. Let's do all of them from top to bottom. Oh, there's some to collect right here. My very first live stream of this game, I would think I was asking everybody if these things are cuter than Chow. My answer to that is technically no. Chow aren't like the cutest thing in the world, but as Omo Chow would put it, everybody in the whole world loves Chow, even if they don't know shit about Sonic the Hedgehog. Look it up. Look it up if you don't believe me. Omo Chow himself actually said that in a video game. So it must be true. But the Chow don't make cute sounds like that. And they're not little stony boys with their little mouths open and they jump around. They're like...
Ah!
Or something. Like whatever sounds they make. That's a pretty intense light right there. Hard to see. The sounds they make when you collect them, though, that's adorable. They make really cute sounds. Can you imagine one of them hiding under the fucking water? That would be annoying. I'm hoping at some point Sonic can run up a tree. Just at least one tree in this entire game I can just run up to. Okay. So what exactly am I missing here? Oh, that's cool. Also, how come I can't run on top of the water? Oh, there's a lot of these guys hidden around here. It's a good thing the graphic quality is low, so I can actually spot them. We need to find them in order to beat the game. Holy shit, that was awesome. And he didn't even die. If he died, I would have clipped it, but because he didn't die, I'm not gonna clip that. That wasn't very, fair to call that a clip. Punch! Alright. Jump on the tree, jump on the tree. Hey, you guys want to see those cool little cactuses that shoot fireworks again? Let's go do that. It should be around this area. Almost there. I know they're around this area. I know they are. I just saw a Coco. Please tell me that's one of them. No, never mind. Ew. was just nothing. They really rely on using the homing attack to do everything. I know it's around this area. Maybe it's not. Huh. Oh, this is cool. And there's more of them here. You hear that?
Hey.
It's so adorable, dude. Why do they make those squeaky sounds? That's enough to make somebody's heart melt into pieces until they turn into a snowman. It's a curse!
Where are the cactuses? No!
I'm having a hard time finding them. That's strange. They're not that hard to find. I know they're somewhere. Okay, this is a good landmark. They have to be near this area. This game really likes to emphasize the homing attack. Everything just has a little homing reticle on it, everything. I guess it only works in cyberspace, whatever these homing attack things are. Okay, that was just dirt. I don't think it was patched out. I know Sega and Sonic Team don't like to patch out exploits that make Sonic go fast. Especially the Super Bounce. Like, everybody thinks they are, but if you've ever played a Sonic game before, you know damn well that Sonic Team really likes speedrunning communities. They don't want to patch these things out. They're not going to, unless it either corrupts the save file or busts the game's progression to the point where it ruins the game's fun. Technically, then maybe. I was looking on YouTube, and there's a dude that completed the game in under 6 hours. 100%. That's how short this game is. So I don't think that Sonic Team is very interested in patching a game that could be completed in another 2 or 3 hours. Or even speedran another 6 hours. If it was a 100-hour game, if it was a 50-hour game, then we might be asking that question. With the positive reception that this game has been receiving, if they do anything to this game other than just fixing the problems and the technical problems that people are begging Sonic Team to do, unless it's one of those, they're not going to do it because it's just going to hurt sales and it's going to hurt the game's reputation. They're not gonna do that. Like, they know they should not do that. Nobody is telling them to, so they have no reason to do that. It just doesn't sound like something that would happen, in my opinion. Alright. Take it from a guy who used to be a Sonic fan and played all the Sonic games on console. Unless this game has exploits that make the game from as fun and as exciting and awesome as it is to just being a game that's very bad just because of an exploit. Like if there's like a speedrunning trick that actually corrupts someone's save file and allows them to complete the game in under 2 hours or something really fucked up, they're not going to patch that out. Sonic Unleashed for the Xbox 360 has so many exploits and like weird shitty glitches that they could patch out right now, and they didn't. Sonic Generations also had those things. They never fixed that game either. And the games that got ported to PC, they got some updates, but not a lot. This game is just going to be looked at the same way they did with Sonic Generations. They'll gladly leave in mechanics that keep the games fun intact. Like, I know, they might have maybe released a quick patch when the game launched for some of the exploits, but even then, at this point, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. If there's anything in this game that breaks the game's progression, there's no way in hell they're going to patch that out. Because they're not like Nintendo. Nintendo, I mean, even to give Nintendo credit, they did not patch out Breath of the Wild, and that was one of the smartest things Nintendo has ever done. Ignore Breath of the Wild. Do not fix the crazy exploits in that game. Save that for Tears of the Kingdom. That's the game that's going to get patched to high hell and back. That's the game that's going to be bug-free and shit. But they don't do that with Sonic games. They don't patch exploits or glitches if they are fun. We haven't even dropped frames. Is it that bad? Is it really that bad? In the fucking options menu? Oh my god, look at that. I can use my mouse for this? I am getting very annoyed at this game now, dude. And it's my fault that I'm getting mad. It's not the game's fault. I'm getting mad at the game because it's my fault. It's my fault that I'm getting mad at the game, and it is still making me mad. I am mad at the game, but it's my fault for being mad at the game. Oh. Bruh. Okay. Also, quit banging on the fucking wall. Nobody likes you. Quit banging on the wall. Alright, let's see. We gotta go. Oh. I feel like I just forgot how to play a Sonic game. Okay. Minimap. Alright. Let's use our brains for half a second. Up here. No Coco in sight. So we're getting somewhere. We're gonna walk up to Knuckles, and we're gonna use the cutscene. Watch the cutscene.
Besides the Coco, these islands seem deserted, don't they?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the Ancients' buildings on both islands, but nobody's home.
Given their state of decay and how much nature's reclaimed them, I'd say they've been gone for a long time. Longer than any civilization we know of. I'd like to think that they simply moved on and settled somewhere else, not that they're gone. Some of the active technology seems built for storing and protecting the Chaos Emeralds. Comparing that to what's on Angel Island, I feel like I was drawn here for a reason.
Oh. Didn't he say he came over here because of something to do with the Chaos Emeralds? In the opening cutscene, Sonic, Tails, and Amy are the only ones there. Yay for physics and video games! Yay! Look at that thing, it just flew down there into the grass. Where's our next cutscene? All these mini-maps are very Alright, I could do this, We're gonna do it. We're gonna interact with all the NPCs. Hear Sage whining over and over again about Sonic being too powerful.
It's not fair.
I bet every island she's gonna be like this, like,
But you'd be so foolish. You are still an enemy, and you will still be annihilated.
Hey, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones if you tell me how to restore my friends. Both Amy and Knuckles are all ghosty. Kinda like you.
All data within cyberspace is restricted to outsiders.
You see, that's the thing. They're kinda half in, half out. Can you at least tell me if they're going to be okay?
No.
Their conditions are stable. They are hovering between the digital dimension and this one, but their lives are not at risk.
Oh, that's a relief. Sort of. Thanks for answering.
plot twist. She's lying. I've tried my ass off not to look at spoilers for this game, but it's really hard. I only saw a couple things, but no big deal. I don't know what all the mini bosses are. I don't know what all the levels look like. Just little snips and pieces of them. Maybe a couple songs with like maybe 1 second or 2 accidental. It is just so hard not to get spoiled by video games these days. You go on the internet and you're looking for something and it's like, oh, you should see all of it. And no, I don't want to. But the internet doesn't care. The algorithm wants you to be spoiled. I wonder if they're just gonna go nuts with this new Coco and start adding them everywhere so that you can make it really easy. Because it's got to be more than just like 20. At least more than 20 per world. I think if each island, say, had like 300 of them, if there were like 300 Cocos in each island, if we're using an estimate as to how much this one new Coco will add for each world, I think the number will be between 60 and 70. That's an estimate with a number that large. Now, if we're going off of 100 per world, maybe about like maybe 50 more. But there's more than 100. I know there's more than 100. There's a whole ton of them everywhere. There's more than like 200. There's like, I would say that there's more than 300, but let's say 300 is a good estimate for each world. Then it would be around 60 or 70 more of them. 70 because, again, there's 5 worlds, so an odd number would even out eventually. You know what I mean. 5 plus 5, or 7 plus 5, or 7 plus 7. Combining 2 odd numbers makes an even number. What is this little thing on the bottom of my screen? Why is there a bar there? Is that for an achievement? Alright, well, it's gone now. Have I really missed, like, more than 2 of them here in this section? That's the thing, though. It's like, you can't leave any stone unturned. Ugh. Okay, let me think about this for 5 seconds here. So if that little gray bar ever appears on my character, that means I can't teleport. Sonic changes his stance, and the little bar shows up on the game HUD. Okay, so I think there's only 2 more cutscenes. Maybe there might be more once I get there. There's that. That. This. Bam.
It's all your fault, Sonic.
Finding these things is just getting more and more difficult. It should be easy to find. It's not. coin. I'll get on that one. Oops. Oops. Dang it. Like this. Oh, that was something. Come on. Anytime now, game. Anytime now. Alright. Okay, we're doing this. We're doing this the right way now. Where are the rails? Where is that character? There we go.
I know they're completely different islands, but some of these ruins are making me think of the ones back on Angel Island.
Why? Because they're made of stone? There are multiple architectural styles across the island. It's different types of stone, too. Plus, these ruins predate anything on Angel Island by a wide margin.
I'm confused he even knows
spiritual
this.
spaces and military structures
Different types
do
of
share some
stones.
similarities.
Okay, so the ancients and echidnas weren't related, but the one group must have inspired the other.
Oh, there's something over here, but it's just grass. I'm just so used to Sonic games being animated that I don't even bother pushing any buttons until I hear the lock-on reticle going off, and it's like, oh, time to push a button now. I'm too used to those games; they're just too automated. There's not enough motivation for me to push buttons that don't have any automation involved. Okay, side story is right here. Oh. And a door. It's that mini boss. I'm telling you guys, the drop dash is way too good.
What are you doing, Sonic?
Again. Do not interfere with my work.
I don't even know what work I'm interfering with. Look, just take a second to tell me who you are, what's going on, and why you look like you want to smite me on the spot.
That is irrelevant. Knowing, not knowing. It will change nothing. There is nothing you can do.
Again. What she just said to me is exactly how she's gonna act on the third island. Again and again. It's not fair. It's not fair. You know what? I have an idea. No mini bosses. What? Sonic? No. Too many mini bosses. Oh my god. It's just like on the other island. When I was, I think when I was streaming, one of the mini bosses, the music kept playing, even though I was far away from it. It also happened when I played on my Xbox too. It's something to do with like the enemy just knowing that Sonic is trying to go after it. It just assumes that you're fighting the mini boss from like across the map because it goes everywhere in a general path. You just hear the music playing until you actually fight it, and then it stops playing it. It doesn't occur often, but that also can happen. Okay, so now that we don't have any more side stories here, let's try to see what we can do now. Increase speed. This is gonna take forever. I know this is gonna take forever. That's the whole point. We get those numbers, and we get them high. At least one more. Yep. And that's it. No more. Still gonna have to collect more. Oh. Can't be that much. There's no way that I'm gonna have another one after this one. 64. That's gotta be it. Yep. Okay, you can quit that now, game. Yeah, I guess now we can focus on the medals until a you-know-what happens. And it's very important that I get all of them. I'm going to get every single one of these. Alright. Doesn't matter how we collect them, as long as I collect them. No, not yet. Nope. Is this it? Oh, there it is. Whoa! Oh. That was interesting. We'll do that again. Where's the next one? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Those things are still there. Even though I opened it. I already... Huh. Oh, there it is. There's that popping again. I'm just waiting for the event to happen so that I can actually do this properly. It just saves me the trouble of defeating the mini-bosses, knowing that it happens at night. It can't occur more than once every once in a while, like that would be way too much. Alright. Okay, so it's somewhere up there. That means I do need to take this rail. Alright, what else do we have? We have this one. That one's really high up. Oh. Is this one way to get up there? Nope. It's not. We did it. What's the next one? Right there. See, that's the pop-in that people were talking about. You literally have to look for them on the minimap to be able to see where you need to go. Oh. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. It may seem like I'm wasting my time collecting these things, but they're on the minimap, and it also helps me find any missing... It helps me find these things too, because I'm in the area for a while. As long as I'm in the area, it encourages me to look around and find them, so I don't miss too many of them in one area. And if I'm in an area, I'm just trying to collect them all anyway, so I'm just gonna look all over the place. There's... I thought I saw one there, but no. I think that's it. I collected them all. Yep, that's it. Where's the next one? Maybe it's this. Bam. Okay, how am I gonna get up here? It seems I need to be on the top now. Alright. There's one just sitting over here. Where's the next one? Every single one. Oops. I'm gonna try that again. So it's another one of these. Seriously, look. That pop-in is just atrocious. Very atrocious pop-in. With the amount of stuff there is in this game to just lock onto and fling yourself in the air, really makes this game less challenging in a good way, because it would be very, very difficult to try and collect these things the normal way. Was I missing one here? Oh. Okay, yeah, camera, thanks. There's another one right there. Did I just hear something? That must be the music. I hear something. There can't be any more in this area. There can't be. I've already been around most of it. There's no way there's still any more of them left. It's probably just the music. Or do the objects have noises? I want to get a good idea of what I'm looking for. The mini-map. I keep calling it a mini-map, but the actual map in the, Okay, so if that happens, I can't use the triangle trick. Okay, so this is the map, and this is the marker. The marker really helps. Having a mini-map would be so helpful because it would reduce the amount of time and backtracking that this has already caused. There. Next one. Make sure it's right on there. Alright. So from what it looks like, I would say I'm about 8% done. A measly 8. Okay, here we going today, boys. Oh, there it is. Right there. Okay. Getting all of these is going to be so important. See, this is what I consider completion, like 100% completion. Stuff that appears on the actual map and things to collect. Of course, the game doesn't really count that as completion. Just the map. Maybe the side stories if the game would tell me that's important. But it doesn't. I guess we just have to assume that map completion is the only thing that matters. Which isn't enough. It's just not enough. I told you it would see, this is what I was talking about. Yep. Now that this is gonna happen, I have more than enough time to fight the mini-bosses. Okay, now, I want to see if I can use an exploit by abusing the pop-in mechanic. By trying something really creative here. We're gonna go to a really isolated area. Maybe here. Towards this little sandy beach, if there's anything over there. Okay, so there's Strider, so we can ignore him. No matter how many times the name pops up, we'll just ignore it. Okay, there's the shark. Don't want to go there. Well, that was nice. Okay, yeah, see, look at that. We're gonna go in a circle pattern until we get a good number. There we go. Circle. Big circle. Now we're talking. Yeah, now this is what I'm looking for. We're just running in a circle. No big deal. We got 52. Run in a circle. Run in a circle. All in one circle. Dang it. Gotta keep moving too. Makes it easier. Dang it, don't do this to me, enemies. We got 76. Let's get to that 100. Come on, we gotta go 100. Number 100. Gotta hurry, please. 101. That would be really sick. How many can I collect? Come on. Am I good at video games? Ignore the mini boss. Ignore it. Come on. Almost. Oh man. I had the right idea. Sliding in the sand. Let's see what our final number gets to. It doesn't even show me. We got 400. Let's see how many coins we have. By looking at this total, it says we have 900 coins. So we should be good for a while. Alright. Time to fight the mini bosses. From top to bottom. We got Sumo. Number 1. I'm telling y'all, this music is gooch. It's a one-hit combo. That was pretty stylish, if I do say so. Now where's number 2? That fast travel is helpful in more ways than I can imagine. Do I have enough for... Nope. made of rocks. Rocks in real life can't move. They cannot do these things. There's no way that could be done realistically. And that's fine. Just pointing that out there. I wonder how many times I can push the X button without touching anything to beat the boss. Oh, okay, I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm mashing that X button. Someone tell me what that animation is while Sonic's spinning towards the enemy, like when he's doing, not the one where he's in the ball, but the one where he's doing that kick flip. Is Sonic, and this, I think I talked about this before, but everybody really loves this box art pose of Sonic. They really love it. Like, it's one of Sonic fans' top 10 things of all time. Is just the promotional image of Sonic Adventure. It has become such a gargantuous deal recently for no fucking reason at all. I mean, I guess it makes sense because Sonic is getting popular again, but when the trailer for Sonic Frontiers came out and the little spinning attack happened where Sonic was spinning around in a circle and people said that that looked like shit and that looked like a terrible animation for a Sonic game. In the real game, in this version, what I just did Sonic do this pose? Did he ever do this pose at all when I was doing that attack? Or does he do this pose when I'm going off of a trick rail thing, when I'm flexing in the air? Does he ever do this pose? Again, let me just say that people are obsessed with that image. They're obsessed with it. They love it. Just out of nowhere. Like, it makes sense. Not now, but if it was always something people liked, sure. I just don't get how, like, it only got brought up like last year or something. Am I just that bad at finding sources? Am I just really that bad at discovering things that people are obsessed with? The internet is far more mysterious than we can imagine. And this question is important because remember, look at what Sonic's wearing on his feet. These shoes are very, very, very important for this question. It's not Adventure 2 that had the pose, but it doesn't matter. Adventure 1 still had adventure in the title. Adventure 1 had that pose, promotional art of Sonic doing the weird trick thing. Adventure 2 gave Sonic these shoes. So yeah, of course I'm gonna bring it up. Of fucking course I am. Because one of the most important things that got me into playing this game has something to do with Sonic Adventure 1. Even if it wasn't in that game. Without Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2 wouldn't exist. From now on, if anybody needs to know why people think Sonic Adventure 1 is the best Sonic game and is better than Sonic Adventure 2, just look at it from this perspective. Without Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2 would not exist. Makes sense, doesn't it? Adventure 2 came after Adventure 1. Therefore, Sonic Adventure 1 is more important because that game was able to make Sonic Adventure 2 exist. The same way that Sonic 2 was made after Sonic 1. Sonic 1 was so important that they made Sonic CD before Sonic 2. That's how important Sonic 1 was to Sonic Team at Sega back then in 1991. The same way that Sonic Adventure 1, which I think was the year 2000 or something when the game came out. I don't remember if it was 1999 or whatever, but let's just say that that's my stance on the matter. Is Majora's Mask better than Ocarina of Time? Well, preference-wise, yes. But in actuality, no, because Ocarina of Time is the reason Majora's Mask exists. Without Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask wouldn't exist. That is the ultimate and the most simple way to answer that question. If you ever want somebody to know why a video game is more important than the other, which video game came out first, and how much did it influence the entire franchise? There you go, that's your answer. Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic 1. There you go. Ocarina of Time, Link to the Past. It's as simple as that. If you think a game is better than the other, it comes down to personal preference, regardless of quality. But if we're talking from a legitimate factual standpoint, it just depends on the game that came out first and how important it was to the franchise. If the game came out before and it sucked and it didn't mean shit when another game came out and it was better, that's a different story. If Sonic Adventure 1 wasn't a good game at all and Sonic Adventure 2 was, then Sonic Adventure 2 would clearly be in the higher regard. But Adventure 1 has such a giant impact on the gaming industry. Sonic Adventure 2 had about 80% of that importance in the gaming. It had 80% of the level of impact that it had, but not as much as Adventure 1 did. At least 80% of Adventure 1's hype changed the industry. Also, that was pretty weird. And 80% is still a lot. That's not a small number. 80 out of 100 is a lot. It's like, oh yeah, you know, like a video game not getting a 10 out of 10. Oh no, such a shame, right? An 8 out of 10 is a lot. A 9 out of 10 is a fucking hell of a lot. That's the almost threshold. Most video games done by professional reviewers to even receive an 8 out of 10 is very serious. Not in terms of, like, it being undeserved or something that doesn't feel right, you know, because again, people cannot accept the fact that games are not perfect at all, which is fucking stupid. But yeah, video games aren't perfect because that would be fucking stupid to have that be the ultimate judgment of whether a game is a 10 or a 10 or not, or whatever. 1 out of 10, 10 out of 10, it should not just be, oh, because I think the game's perfect, or I don't think it should be a 9 out of 10. Because I said so. Because I said so. Not because you said so. Not because he said so. Not because she thinks so. Because I said that it should be 10. Therefore, it is, and it will only ever be that way. No. No. Hell no. Oh my god. Fuck no. Jesus Christ, no. Holy fuck, no. Hell no. The last time I felt something like that with a video game in my childhood wasn't even a Sonic game. And I'm not kidding. I mean, the last time I felt like that in my childhood, a game was literally perfect. It was not a Sonic game. It was a different game. I don't remember if it was a Zelda game or if it was a fighting game. I'm not sure, but it definitely was not a Sonic game. Let me try to. It couldn't have been Smash Brothers. It couldn't be. No fucking way. It had to have been a first-person. No. It couldn't have been an indie game, and it couldn't have been a first-person, third-person shooter or fighting game. It might have been a fighting game, but it was not a Sonic game. Off the top of my head, it was somewhere between Nintendo and Microsoft. Maybe And again, it's not Persona 5, because Persona 5 came out when I was an adult. A long time ago. But I think it was either a fighting game or a first-person shooter. It was some kind of Nintendo or Microsoft game. I just can't remember off the top of my head. That was the last time I considered a game a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. And I was like maybe 15 years old. And even then, that was the last time that I was completely warped and obsessed with how video games should be perceived. And
If they're perfect or not perfect, it better be perfect, or I'm gonna get somebody's face in the ground. It better be perfect, because I said so.
if it's not perfect by tomorrow, that ass is grass.
This is Nick. This is Nick, the ultimate game reviewer guy. You are going to make this game a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. If you do not like tomorrow, your ass is my property, and I will not make this.
I think that's a little pretty harsh, though. Kermit the Frog says, no, that is not true. What is true is that my game, not my game, but the game that I think, in my personal opinion, is a fact. The game I believe is a true masterpiece. If you do not like this game perfectly, if you do not agree with my opinion or my factual statement that this game is a masterpiece, 11 out of 10, I will come over there and I will bust your computer through the fourth wall, and I will take your hands, I will shove them down your throat, and I will take your eyeballs into my hands through my computer monitor back into my world, and you will not have any eyeballs or hands. Also, I will eat your liver like a tasty dinner. Probably would suck, but that's what happens when people don't think Kermit is factually correct. Kermit, how dare you!
Hi, this is the video game guy. Today we're going to be talking about the best video game ever to exist. This game is a masterpiece, 11 out of 10. Everybody who disagrees with me is not subscribed to my YouTube channel. Everyone who does not agree or not subscribed to my YouTube channel that thinks this game is a masterpiece, I am right down your doorstep. And there are a lot of things that will happen in the next 10 minutes. Start running, yes. That is my answer to you.
Oh no! What has gaming come to? Why is everybody so crazy nowadays?
Did Sonic... What did Sonic do just there? I want to see that again. That was pretty cool. I want to see that again. Oh. Did I... That was pretty cool, actually. It isn't what I wanted to do, but I mean, I do think that was pretty cool. Alright, let's do this the proper way this time. I'm gonna use it the right way. Let's see, is it this way? No, I went the wrong way. Oh well. What's down here? Alright. We're gonna get this. This is gonna be the best. Oh, it wouldn't let me do it for some reason. That's weird. I guess there are other ways to do it too. Oh, please don't do this to me, Sonic, please. Come on. I mean, I do like being able to have this much freedom in a video game, but come on. Come on. Alright. I want to try and go over there again. I'm telling you, the drop dash is overpowered. And it really is. It's really overpowered. We're gonna defeat these enemies and see if something happens. I was afraid to do it because, oh, there it is. So, there's our next one over here. Top 10 desert soundtracks in video games. Number 10. And then that is my top 10 Desert World tracks in video games.
You didn't even give an answer!
Is it over here? Look at this little box. I guess it looks cool. Just a little box sitting there. Is this it? Alright, what's next? This one? Okay, I did miss one. 2 of them. I wouldn't have been able to find those 2 if I hadn't tried to collect all these medals. So it means that what I'm doing is actually a good thing and isn't a complete waste of time. So there is a benefit. There is a success to the story. Finally. I wanted to do this earlier, but we'll do this now. Let's see what happens when I go through 3 cactuses. Ain't that cool? If anyone has a high score of 4 cactuses, please send me a link to that. Through DMs, doesn't matter. I want to see it. I want to see the highest score of those cactuses. I think that's pretty important. Okay, so it might be from this angle. Oh, there it is. Nope. Not the right one. It's from this angle. Oops. Let's see what we got now. There's a few of them here. There's the next one. tell me this is not a cool fucking desert theme. Just tell me. I would not believe you at all. I think this is great music. Hell, I loved Mario Odyssey soundtrack too. Let's see. We got another one in some obscure area that I don't know. Oh, there it is. This is the one. Look.
Hey, Sonic, look at all that poppin'. Hey, Tails. What are you talking about? Yeah, look at all that poppin', Tails. Hey, Knuckles, look at all that poppin'. Sure makes collecting these medals a pain in the ass.
Alright. Oh, there it is. Like, the harmony track in this game is just so different. I don't think it's overpowered, but it's different. It's so different. Because, like, you can lock onto anything. Far, far away, and a million light years away, you can lock onto anything. Let's look at the next meta location. Here? Are there missing Coco here? I don't hear any of them, but I don't see any of them either. We need to go this way. Oops. Where's our next location? Over here, maybe? Yes. Nothing here, nothing to see here. Sounds good to me. The range of that homing attack is just... I don't think I've seen a Sonic game where you could home in on so many things so far away, so easily. Like, I know it's intentional game design, but it's crazy. Sonic can just look at it. I haven't seen many Sonic games. I don't think I've ever seen a Sonic game where Sonic can just, like, look off screen and just lock onto anything, and then bam, he's right there. Conodio style. Let's get some of the easy ones too. Anything here? Oh shit, that's right. I was supposed to go after the mini bosses. I got distracted. Okay, so this is our next one. Is this tank? It is. Once all of them are defeated, carry on. didn't even let me finish. That's it? Oh my god, I literally defeated it during its second phase. Or first phase, rather. Not even the first phase. And it's weird. Yeah, I just discovered the meta. Look at that. That is weird. I think I just discovered the fastest possible way to do it. If you could get that done consistently down pat to a pattern, just the spastic movement of Sonic, if you can do that, if you could pull that off, I think that's the fastest way to collect rings in a circle. I just discovered the meta. The ring collecting meta. I told you guys I would be able to figure it out at some point. And yeah, I mean, countless streamers have probably done it already, but you know, I'm not being spoiled by hundreds of thousands of live streamers. And I don't have anybody willing to tell me that either. But I really think I did just figure out the Giga Chad way to collect rings as fast as you can in order to get your movie powers as fast as possible. Ooh, look at that. Bam. Alright, next one. I'm just thinking this out loud, but I really hope that having the Blood Moon event can't happen between 2 consecutive days at once. That would be pretty cool. Alright, there we go. The easiest part. This mini boss is so cool. Dang it. That is so cool. Now that is a mini boss. Where's the next one? My nose is pretty stuffy too. Runny nose. Hope it wasn't. I hope the stream hasn't been too horrible because I had a really, really bad runny nose. Really big sinus. There's the mini boss I'm looking for. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Oh man. Now that is overkill. Bro, look at how fast I killed that mini boss. Oh. I could just imagine somebody saying that this is the best QTE ever. Or best QTE mini boss ever. Or just someone saying they only. I've actually seen YouTube comments on a video, on the mini boss music that I was listening to. You know, like on YouTube, you look up for songs. I was looking up the Shark mini boss theme, and one of the comments literally said that they only liked the boss because of the music alone. They only like the boss for the music. They don't like the boss, but they like the music. Someone actually thinks that the mini boss is boring and terrible, but because it has good music, it's a good mini boss. Alright, everybody. Let's see if I can pull off the Giga Chad strat at least 3 times. I could have done better. Thank God it's only 400 rings. Speaking about mini bosses that are good for just the music alone, and we're good. Just watching Sonic go to town like that on that is wild. And then I healed off of this thing. Somebody make a mod, please. Somebody make a mod. Like, I know that you could just hack into the game's files, but somebody make Sonic's attack power just stupid high to the point where any enemy can die within 1 punch, but make that the video instead of just Sonic killing enemies in 1 hit. Like, oh, look at that. This is what Sonic's hack stats are wild. You know, just make Sonic walk up to an enemy and then just have him do this. And then like play music in the background or sound effects. Just kind of make it a meme. Did Sonic just punch that guy to death? Oh my god, he did! He killed that mini boss with a single punch! We only got 1 left. Yep, according to the game, this is our last one. Are you telling me there's more of them in the spot that I missed? Even still? If I find another missing Coco here, I'm gonna go fucking nuts. I actually can't... There's no way I missed one of them here. I've checked this place too many times. Okay, it's not near the pond. That's fine with me. I can accept the fact that they're away from the pond, but not quite there, because I've checked that pond area so many times. They're wearing cactuses like bunny hats. Somebody explain to me why Sonic doesn't receive physical contact damage from touching a cactus with his face. Let alone stand on top of one. Were they going to make cactuses hurt Sonic, but then just decided it was too much and decided to just scrap the idea? I mean, I'm perfectly fine with being able to walk onto a cactus without taking damage. I would think that would be annoying. But it's weird and very strange that you can do that. Very, very highly detailed cactuses don't even hurt Sonic. The little tomato-looking cacti don't do a thing. And this year's top 10 biggest moments in video games, Sonic doing a pimp slap. And also, oh, I'm going to go with that medal. Alright, let's do it. And that's the meta to get the infinite boost too. Alright, now we just need to get up here. Alright, let's try this. Whoa. There it is! If I'm able to save myself in Breath of the Wild by just clicking on teleportation, I'm gonna do that in this game too. Even if I don't have to. There's gotta be an easy way to do this. Platforms! That's right! There's platforms. Oh! That's why. Once again, the popping proves to be quite an experience that is not positive. Okay, I think the game's starting to go a little crazy there. Oh! Ooh. Now this is Sonic game. As you can see, this is the most Sonic made. Sonic Frontiers is the most Sonic ever made. It's the most Sonic ever made. It is definitely the most Sonic. Sonic is ever Sonic. When Sonic Sonic all over the bad guys. Wasn't everybody's favorite part in Sonic Frontiers when Sonic said, "It's Supersonic time"? And he went Supersonic on the bad guys. Or that time when he said, "Here's Sonic!" But that was in a different game. A different game. I looked it up. I spoilered myself in a different game. I don't know that line. I don't know any Sonic lines. Oh yeah, it's there. Kinda. Oh, I see it now. How am I gonna get up there? Is it through this little section here? At least I can see the location that it's supposed to be in. Okay, there. That wasn't very nice, game. That was not nice. How come the balloon... They're falling! These balloons are falling. What happens if they touch the bottom? Do they disappear? I just failed the section there. I failed. I only have a limited amount of time. Ain't that interesting? It's like... I didn't think they'd actually taken inspiration from Space Invaders. I thought it was just a jellyfish with a little balloon gimmick. But no, it's like Space Invaders. You just gotta pop one of the balloons within 10 seconds and you're good to go. The jellyfish mini-boss will, I mean the jellyfish enemy, the little jellyfish monster robot thing. Alright, now can I please see the metal location? Alright, now this should be an angle. I can see this. Alright, just a little bit more. Alright, this is how I do it. Okay. I wouldn't have known how to do that with the way the pop-in worked. It is a gameplay issue. People were right about it. I mean, I literally couldn't see where it was. I had to go out of my way to find it. I don't know how I feel about that. It took that much effort just to get one medal. Most people are never going to see this, by the way, because probably they're not going to see many live streamers going out of their way to complete the game 100%. But just like I said, I've always intended to 100% this game, always have, always will. For the first time, I'm definitely going to do that. Whether I would do that live on stream on Twitch or not, that is up to interpretation, but the answer is most likely no. Because I was probably not going to stream the game at all. Whoever fucking sent me the image, whoever created that tweet post with the image of the Sonic Adventure 2 shoes needs a fucking trophy. A trophy the size of a building. Just a giant trophy that says you did a good job by promoting this game. If it weren't for that image, I would have never played this game. Oh, that's right. I should tell you guys about the Sonic Adventure 2 shoes. It'll save you the hassle. Trust me, it'll save you the hassle later on. Because who knows when they'll make it so that you can download the Sonic Adventure 2 shoes for free. And they did tweet this out. They did tweet that all DLC was going to be free for this game. So I don't think that it's for a limited time. I'm just saying this. If you don't want to, if you don't want to be stressed, if you want this process to be as easy as possible, if you don't want to wait, I recommend. I don't demand or require you to do this. You might actually be right, and you might not have to do it at all. And you know, you might be right. Some people might not want to subscribe to the Sonic Frontiers or Sega website. And they might be right. You know, maybe the Sonic Adventure 2 shoes will be available at some point after January 31st. I'm not denying that. But I'm just saying, and I'm only just saying this, if you want to reduce any potential stress of getting these items, of getting the Sonic Adventure 2 shoes, at least consider doing it. I mean, I did use both. I used 2 different emails so that I could get the shoes on both platforms that I bought the game on. I'm not getting the digital version on Steam because it takes too much of the grinding away, and none of my family members, nobody's ever going to play the Steam version but me. With mods, probably. And I'm not going to play this game with mods until after I'm completely finished streaming the game. I thought that was the mini-boss for a second there, but you know what I mean. We didn't know about the Supersonic thing back in Sonic Forces until, you know, after that shit went down. And then I was proven wrong after one fucking live stream. Yeah, you know, I fucked up there. But it could happen this time. Maybe it can. I mean, who knows? And yeah, I won't talk about it anymore, because, again, you're gonna see this for, like, you know, maybe another 5 or 50 hours of this game left to stream until completion. The offer's on the table, basically. If you want to do it, you don't have to. That's all there is to it. I'm just showing you how to do it, at least at the moment. Maybe later on after January, about like maybe in April or March, they'll put it on the DLC store page and we'll be able to download it for real. They're just trying to make us get it early through some shitty subscription service. That's all I have to say. It doesn't make any sense, but that's how they're doing it. The reason I did it, though, is because I want to prove that Sonic Adventure 2 should be ported to Switch. And I'm pissed. You know it, I know it. The Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 version of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 have to come to Nintendo Switch. It's the only way that the games are ever going to come to the console. Because now that Sonic Origins is out, we don't have any more problems with getting the classic Sonic games on there. I mean, we don't have Sonic 4, but they don't give a shit. How many people have clamored Sonic Team to put Sonic Adventure 2 on Switch? Why have they not done this yet? All they have to do is just take the source code of the fucking console versions and put it on the Switch. I mean, that's literally what they must do. They're not going to do it any other way. You know they're not going to do it. You know they're not going to put any other version of those games but the 360 and the PS3 versions. Verbatim. You know that's a fact. That is a fucking fact. I am not wrong. That is a fact. It is the only possible outcome if the game gets on the Switch, and it will. It will be the 360 version. If you don't want it that way, well, just remember that Sonic Team and Sega are very lazy sometimes with porting their games. Not all the time, but when it comes to their older games, they usually half-ass their remasters. That's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to pretend it's not the 360 version, and they're going to, like, maybe add some, like, false advertisement here and there. I know what I'm talking about. So how many of these medals do we have at the moment? Do you guys think I'm about 50% done by now? I hope so. It's getting really late. Probably end the stream soon. Let me see how long I've been streaming. It's been about 4 hours. Alright. Tell you what. We're gonna continue doing this until I get bored and end the stream. But I'm gonna slow down just a little bit. We're gonna go for these ones because they might be easier to get. Oh, right. We'll move on to the third island when I'm done with this island. It's kind of like the Banjo-Kazooie of Sonic games, if you consider it that way. You know, you can get everything in one island, then go to the next. Sounds simple. Simple enough that it makes sense. And why wouldn't it? Why would you not be able to collect everything in the first place and then have to backtrack later? Isn't that how video games work? Alright, what other medals? This is one. Oop. Oh, there it is. See, how is this fair? How are you supposed to know to go there if you're not going out of your way to get these? It just can't. It looks kind of screwed up in my opinion. And then I'm going the wrong way. Yep. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. All I know is that there is one rail off to the side that I should probably go towards to solve the puzzle, right? But, like, what if we don't know that? Like, I know that this rail is the solution because it's there. It's not phased out. The pop-in is showing this rail because it's important enough to solve this puzzle. As you can see right here. Yep, see? Not everything is fucked with the pop-in, but a lot of it is. And it might not be easy to see the solution. But at least they're trying. They're trying to make some of it not a total pain in the ass. It's just very annoying to have to walk up to the little spot that you want to collect it on. And again, most people live streaming this game on Twitch are not going to do what I'm doing. They're going to beat this game and they're going to be like, oh, this was an awesome Sonic game. Would not want to play it again. Love the music. Especially the VTubers. How many VTubers? I'm thinking about like maybe 12 for the rest of this year in 2022. I think maybe 12 more VTubers are gonna play Sonic Frontiers, and it's gonna be the same thing. They're gonna play the game, they're gonna like the music, and they're not gonna go for 100%. They're probably gonna be like, oh yeah, this game is great and all, never gonna play it again.
I got too much shit to do.
Something like that. I think Gerard uploaded a new video of the completionist, you know, the YouTuber of Sonic Frontiers, and it says that he loves Sonic Frontiers. I don't know. I just saw the thumbnail of this random YouTube video, you know. Yep. On completionist video, blah blah blah, right? I hate having to address things like this because I don't know anybody at all. When I'm talking about something, it's like, oh cool, there's a thumbnail. I'm kind of a loser when it comes to the internet. Like, at most, I only know myself, and the only people that watch me anymore these days are people who either know me, or bots, or someone who's awake at like 4 o'clock in the morning, or just some like person that randomly got bored and decided to find someone on Twitch playing a Sonic game. It happens sometimes. I get one person that shows up and they never come back again. They see what I'm doing, they see who I am, and they're like, you know what? This spooky guy is a F.A. I'm not gonna watch you again. Fucking God, hell no.
I am not watching this guy. He's bad. He's a bad streamer. He's not cool.
What the fuck? What? I thought I got rid of all the mini-bosses. There's another one? Dude. How did I not know? I thought I did this already. Dude, how? I do not know how I... Bro. I am so fucking... Dude, how did I not hit this guy? Alright. We're gonna beat Shark again.
I'm fighting a VTuber.
And that is a mini boss. Is it because I didn't collect this thing? I'm surprised that it didn't die already. It should be every mini boss in the entire game. I mean, I don't think I'm missing any more than this, right? Well, just to be safe, I'm gonna try and see if I'm missing something. Because there's no fast travel to that location. There should be something on that island I'm just missing. I thought it was a snow area before, but it's just a sandy beach area. Okay, okay. We're getting there. We're going to get there. Oh, there's a medal right here. Oh. I did it again. Those are enemies. Alright. Did I check here already? No, I didn't. Okay, there's another spot. I gotta find all of them, every single one. I guess that's it. That's all of them in this one spot. Even with the lowest graphic settings, this game does look pretty good. It's surprising. I mean, these should be low quality textures, but they still look crisp. They did a good job on this game, too. It's very optimized, kinda. Maybe without the DRM, this game would run on a toaster. I'm probably correct. I don't know about this topic very much, but a lot of people say it's true. Alright. Anything here? They're not here. Look at how much distance I covered so quickly from that one spot. How is Sonic this fast with the drop dash? How? Just how? Alright. So, this is the area I did not explore. I should have explored this area just a little bit more. Because there could have been a lot of this stuff here. I mean, it's a pretty giant area. Huh. Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty big area. This area is huge. Is there something I'm missing here? In this sandy oasis? It can't be. It can't be this empty. Like, it's so big. There's just no way. There's a lot of stuff here, and I just don't see why there's nothing in this spot. No mini-bosses, no platforming, everything's just above me. If everything in this entire area... Okay, I don't want anybody to think about what that shape looks like right now. You know, the upside down. Yeah, no. It's too late in the morning. It's too early. It's early in the morning. I need to go to bed soon. Now's not the time for weird context. Let's just say bad placed level design. Inappropriate. It wouldn't be a problem, but it's very late and I need to end the stream, so I'm barely like, I just don't care right now. Some other time we could make fun of that horrid shape right there. I don't see any cocoa here. Nope. Did I already explore this tower thoroughly? That's crazy. There's no way, man. There's no way. Am I really that good at finding things? There's nothing here. Oh. I guess I did collect them all. That's weird. Did they just forget to place some of these things around? It's strange. There's nothing here. There's not a thing. I don't get it. Like, is there something supposed to be in this weird giant sandy area? I guess this might be a fun place to run around, but there's nothing to do. Everything is into the stratosphere. It's just weird. Like, this area looks pretty cool and all. But how come all of the cool stuff in that one area is above ground? Is it really just meant to be a fun little playground to run around in this little area there? Just like little fun run zone? Before climbing all that crazy architecture and grinding on the rails and stuff? Maybe? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, we're gonna have to deal with this now. Oh. Come on, please get up there. I hear something. Are they up here? I thought I heard something, but then I just realized it could have been from standing around. When you stand around long enough, random cocoa spawn in places. And that can also be pretty irritating if you just want to find them and you don't want to see them just pop out of nowhere. It does make finding some of them more troubling, and it has to. Standing around for too long looking for them, and it's
Yeah, we're right here, but you can't collect us.
alright. Maybe we can go explore the giant cool area now and see if there's more of them here. Is it here? In this area? The giant underground area that I was at before is it in this area? No. It just takes me back out here to this giant sandy empty space. That's what I find strange about it. There's not a lot here. I mean, yeah, what is this? There's gotta be something that I don't understand. It might just be a fun place to look around in or something. I guess we'll find out more about this place when I'm looking for medals. Oh, they're not here anymore. Did we really just comb the place out and collect all the medals there? Oh. I guess I remember jumping on top of this thing and collecting an apple cocoa over there. Alright. I'm getting way too off the deep end. Let's try to hurry this up and see if there's anything like here in this spot left to do. Okay, so you guys know how in real life, right, the deserts are supposed to be cold at night? I think this area would be the coldest possible place in this entire island, would be where that sand is. Or just that area in general, because there's not a lot of, it's too open, and the sand there might be colder than anywhere else. You know, this looks pretty. The view here looks nice. It's nice and big. It's big and nice and oh my god, I'm really stupid right now. It's a Sonic game. Come on, man, it can't be that cool. Like, is it really that important? How am I supposed to go there? What the hell? Oh! What is going on here? Did I already go here? I must have. Because there's nothing else here. Maybe I've already... I do remember that. I remember that right there. I remember this. Damn, we literally just wiped the place. Everything is gone. Everything. There's nothing left. Not even here. Everything. I got everything. Yeah, as far as fast traveling, this is the hardest place to reach. But by far the coolest. And I'm not making a pun here. I mean, I like this little spot here. This could be a little fun area. You know, maybe if this game ever had mod support for online multiplayer. Like Breath of the Wild or Mario Odyssey. Since that exists. This could be a cool little area, you know, just kind of make it like a little hide and seek or play tag mode. You can have one person use an infinite boost and then have everybody else not boost. And just kind of move around in the area. Or maybe everybody could boost into each other and attack each other, I don't know. If there is an online multiplayer in the future for this game, whether it be through mods or not, I can imagine this area right here being one of the important highlights. Just a fun little area to do some shenanigans. Because, come on, it's giant, it's empty, it's sandy, it's cool, there's two lakes. There's pillars here, there's stuff to do, like... Let me get a good look at this place too while we're at it here. It's kind of boxed in too. Oh my god, dude. This might be the perfect place. Yeah! It's got a little hiding spot, everything. It's got everything here. This might be a fun place to move around in, too. Yeah. I'm liking this. This is cool. There's one little odd spot here. It's completely boxed in. Yeah. I think this place might be it. You know, yeah! Maybe make a Sonic rule saying that you can only hide in this area or something, and if you leave, you're disqualified or something, you know, kind of like that. There's not a lot of ways to escape this place, aside from that one spring that I, saw back there that you can use to get out of here. There's a couple of ways to leave this place, but those are with springs and objects like this thing. See, these are the objects you use to escape this sand pit. And there's nothing else here. Just with how giant it is, I think it'd be pretty easy, you know, to make this like a good playground for online multiplayer. Don't y'all think that they would be perfect? I mean, I do. I think this is it. This is the place. This is the cool Giga Chad for maybe future online modding and online multiplayer through mods. Maybe this could be like the little hiding corner. 1, 2, 3, and then they turn around and it's like, okay, well, I got infinite boost, and I'm gonna go running around and seeing who's here. Yep. And even if, like, you do find a way to, like, cheat in this area, look at that. You're still visible, you know? You could still be seen. You might be like, oh yeah, well, Sonic can move fast, and it doesn't matter because Sonic can break through the game, it doesn't matter, you know, all that. He can just fly into the stratosphere. It would be a stupid idea, but just hear me out, okay? Let's forget the exploits. Let's forget the crazy shit that you can do in this game, okay? Like, let's say we're playing cyberspace. It doesn't matter what Sonic's stats are right now, because this is all fun and games. If we're just having mini games, you know, fun, not many people are gonna care. We could use this spot as like a mini hide and seek area or catch, you know, kind of like an infection game mode. And, you know, if I'm standing up here like, you guys will never find me, other people can see you from there. Now, I wouldn't say to use, say, something like this, you know, like maybe somebody could get the idea to maybe climb up here and just kind of do this, and it's like, oh, they can't find me because of the pop-in, and they're not gonna know how to get up here. Ha ha ha, I cheat. That's the thing. Like, we could rule that out because, you know, it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a minigame, you know? Like, maybe say anybody who's too high into the map, they fail the challenge. You gotta say, stay between this sandy area here and above it, and that's all you can do. Like, you could use the springs, you could use whatever you want, maybe, but you can't leave this area. Like right here, this is a no-go zone. But you can climb... You could probably just, like, climb up here, and that would be fine. If you're somehow able to get up here, that's fine. Like if you're able to do this, that's fine, but you're supposed to you know, kind of not leave the area. So, you know, we could probably, like, make it this simple. From right here, around this whole area, this whole perimeter, if Sonic's on ground, and he doesn't leave the ground through springs or rails or whatever, you're just, you know, you're hiding, you're trying not to get caught or whatever, you know, you go in this little corner and like, you'll never find me here. Or you could go over here and be like, you'll never find me here. And your name could like pop up like a little Xbox Live name showing to help players be shown on the map. That would make it a lot easier to say, you know what I'm talking about. Like somebody's name could come up through like a little bar with an arrow on it, and it shows them on the map in the game. Have like a little mini map and everything, like you could see. You know how some of those rails are visible from wherever I am on the map? That's how it should be for players. Like you can see a little icon, like a little Sonic icon, and then their name above it, and an arrow pointing to them, and a mini map showing them here. And like they'll see you up there if you're, you know, if you're trying to use that as a tactic to, like, say, win the mini game. And you know, there's a lot of springs and objects here, so maybe we could just, you know, just kind of make it this general area. So as long as you don't go between here, here, down here in this little area there, or anywhere outside of here. Sonic just goes so fast when he's using that, man. Drop dash is so fast. So we're gonna take the spring. Now, down here, say maybe over here, this is off limits because it's way too far away from the area where that little spring enemy there is. It's just an idea. You know, like, I think that makes sense. I think it makes sense. Someday that could be a thing. At least for this map. Okay, now we can increase our speed to 65. Oh, man, I am going to be so glad when this gets fixed. I hate sitting through that. They really need to fix that. And I think one way that they could do it is just make us be able to select with a cursor, like if we want to upgrade it more than once. Or just make it so that when we click on speed, it only does speed upgrades until it maxes out. And it's like, farewell Sonic, blah blah blah. Instead of having to choose. Like, it's tedious, it's stupid. I get the intention, but it's unnecessary, and nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. We don't want just 15 speed and 6 ring capacity. No. If we're trying to max that shit up, we do not need the time to wait through your stupid animation, old man. Just give us the maximum amount of points we want to allocate them towards, and be done with it. End of story. And just sit through that animation once, and that would be fine. There is already an elder, a hermit, Coco, that does this. The hermit does that. He does it. That's it. The hermit solves our problem. They can't even do that. We can't do that. We would like this elder guy a lot more if he was like the hermit. Just give us the speed upgrade or rings and be done with it. And boom, bam, finish. Fucking ass.
I don't think this should be that hard. It's that simple. Like, it's not... There's no way this could be that hard. It can't be that hard. It cannot be a whole fucking... Like... I don't understand why this can't be fixed. It doesn't make any sense. It's terrible the way it is right now. It sucks. I hate it. It's garbage. It's stupid. Just because I'm doing it, you know, and I'm not paying too much attention to it, that doesn't change the fact that it's a problem. I've complained about it before. I'll complain about it again. It sucks. And it shouldn't be that way. All they have to do is fucking make it just like the Hermit. Do you want speed? Or do you want rings? It gives you 16 or like 15 speed or ring capacity. Bam, done. And then he's like, farewell, Sonic. Find my dear Coco or whatever. When you talk to the Hermit and Sonic's got enough seeds of power or defense, right? And he does his own little animation. He gives Sonic both of them at the same time. And Sonic just kind of like wiggles his body a little bit. Boom, cutscene done. What does the Elder do? He jumps in the air, all whimsical like. It looks pretty cool, you know, like some Disney character. It looks fine. But when you have to sit through that 50 fucking times, it gets old. It gets annoying. It's bad. Bad game design. 101. Never waste the player's time. Fucking stupid, right? It's a big deal. It is a big deal. This game is so short for most people. They don't want to sit through this. It's a Sonic game, right? You know how many fucking people complain about Sonic 06? Because that game is so slow? How many times in a Sonic game when Sonic goes slow, Sonic Lost World, people moan and bitch about it? It's the exact same thing. It's just like cyberspace. Why do we have to sit there and watch our little fucking cool friend there jump in the air 500 times so that we can get enough power to go faster and you know, have more than 400 rings? He's supposed to help us, not test our patience. It's stupid as fucking hell. I don't think that that's good. I think it's bad. That's all there is to it. It's not good. It's all bad. And, yeah. I'll give the two Hermit, and I'll give the Hermit and an Elder a 1 out of between 1 and 10, both of the Cocos. For the Hermit Coco, he gets a solid 9 because it's quick and fast. For the Elder, 5. That's how bad it is. 5 out of 10. You fix this issue, solid 8 or 10. A perfect 10. In fact, it would be better than the Hermit. Because it's faster than the cutscene, right? It looks cooler. It looks way cooler. But again, it doesn't have to take the player's time just because it looks better. It just doesn't work like that. I know it doesn't look that impressive, but I do like these little box things. The pop-in doesn't make it. Oh, here we go. There's somebody over here. And he also gets a solid 9 because you could still use him later on anyway. He doesn't give you what you want after a certain point. Oh well.
Oh, yes, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the worst part of the game.
One of my least parts of Sonic Frontiers. The thing I hate the most about the game. That's the first part. The second are some of the cyberspace stages. But that's barely an issue. That just comes down to a skill issue, because remember, one of them was hard, so that's a skill issue, that right there. I got a skill issue. I'm pissed. Okay, I'm pissed. I have a skill issue. And, you know, with the other cyberspace stage, it's bad because it's fundamentally flawed in gameplay mechanics, and it's fucked up. It's horrible. It sucks. It needs to be fixed. It's so easy to die and fucking fail the stage and fail to get the S rank and shit because of how bad it is. And I'll tell you, the stage that it's based on wasn't that bad. We all know what it is, and we all know how to do the stage properly from the game that it originated from. So, whoever thought that making that gameplay mechanic worse did not understand what they just said. Let's take something that people remember that they hate, give it maybe an average, mediocre song attached to it, if that has to do with nostalgia, and then let's just make it so bad that people don't want to play the stage again. Let's make a gameplay mechanic so bad compared to the other games that it's been based on. It's terrible in every conceivable way. There's nothing good about it. The other games that had this mechanic did it better, and it was also between fast and slow. It didn't matter because it worked. Whatever they were trying to go for, it failed in every regard. Whether it was about the pace or the speed or the mechanics or how fine-tuned it needed to be, it just doesn't work. It's flawed, it's broken, it's terrible. It's easy to fuck up. It sucks. It ruins the stage too. And it is also bullshit. And it's not a skill issue, so, yeah. My most disliked moments in Sonic Frontiers. 2 cyberspace levels, 1 is a skill issue, 1 because one of them actually fucking sucks. And the animation that I have to sit through when I just want to fucking level up Sonic so that he doesn't, you know, run at the snail's pace when he takes the slightest bit of contact damage. Or maybe if I just want to live past 4 seconds early game with some rings. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe the cutscene, it's fine. I mean, getting that many rings isn't that big of an issue. It doesn't take that much effort or time. Doesn't mean that I have to sit through it for 15 minutes just to get that much power. You see the problem? You don't even have to be a Sonic fan. Like, you could just play Breath of the Wild or other open world games and acknowledge this fucking issue. It's not a coincidence because, oh, it's a Sonic game. No. Sonic games have been known to be compared to a lot of things. And it usually makes Sonic fans go, well, it's not fair to compare it to a game. It has to be a Sonic game. You can't compare the game just because it's not a Sonic game. You know what I'm talking about, right? The stupid Sonic fan base, the fanboys. If you're not comparing a Sonic game to a Sonic game, it doesn't count. Which is wrong, which is false. Nobody does this. Literally everyone compares Sonic games to other games. That's how video games work. If we don't do this, if people don't do this, video games like Sonic Adventure 2, or Sonic Generations, or Sonic Colors, or this game right here, this very video game that it's based on, Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild has inspired this game. Genshin Impact. Both of those games were inspired by Breath of the Wild, technically. And that may have made people upset because they're fucking fanboys and stupid to even get pissed off of something like this. But it proves my point. If we have a game to compare to that is a foundation to make a good game, that's important. It gives us source material. It gives us something to keep in mind. Sonic was supposed to compete with Mario back in the day because people would compare the quality of a Mario game to a Sonic game. Not a Sonic game to another Sonic game. So yeah. Comparing this game to, say, the grinding in Elden Ring, right? Just as an example. You go to the bonfire, or wherever you touch grass, you allocate your points, boom. Stats upgraded, bam, done. The grinding was half the journey, boom, done. One-time animation. Sonic Frontiers. Imagine doing that like 50 fucking times. That would be unnecessary, but not as bad in Elden Ring, because, you know, it's a lot simpler. There's no animation. Doesn't take 15 seconds to upgrade a couple times. What about Skyrim? You get your constellation points to level up your perks or skill trees. And yeah, that's a little slow, but again, there's no Coco Elder jumping in the air 500 times to sit there and wait to level up once or twice. Also, it's not a Sonic game, so it's really not too much of a problem. But to compare it to Sonic Frontiers, that's why it's not a big deal. It's simple, fast, there's a blood moon. It's quick, the game's a lot slower paced. Just a fucking pause menu, you know? It's a central, very important core gameplay mechanic, but they don't go overboard with it. Like, it's not a do or die thing. It's not a do or die in this game, but, you know, it's important. It's very important. It's very fucking important. Alright, let's try to view the mechanism. Okay, that might be getting mixed into the bosses again. I'm gonna try and run around in a circle so that I can collect 100 of these things. See if I can do that. It might work too, if I pull it off. I'm gonna be very happy if I collect 100. I just want to see how high I can go at some point. Alright, got another one. Pop in. Okay, we got 41. See how they keep coming back in the same spot? That's good. If it keeps respawning in the same area, we can abuse that to collect a lot of them. So if it's grouped up and bunched together in like a little small area and you just like run back to it and then collect more of it, that's important. See, like, I'm going in a circle now. That's important. I think we're running out of time. They don't give you much time during these. getting most of them now. We just keep trying and might get to 100. We're at 79, that's good. Alright, we got... We're getting there, we're getting there. They don't give you a lot of time. But yeah, my point still stands. All they have to fucking do is just swap the code from the Hermit Elder and paste it into the Elder Coco, so they both do the same thing, and that's gonna solve that huge problem. Fucks up the game and makes it obnoxiously, painfully slow to grind. I wouldn't blame anybody if they were completely turned down from collecting the Coco because of A, Korok Seed, PTSD syndrome, or B, because you don't want to sit through the Elder jumping in the air through the animation 200 times, and that scared you to the point where you don't even want to bother doing it. It's like, you know what? No. You can keep his Coco. I don't care. I'm not gonna bother doing this and sit through that for like, 2 hours. And don't try to tell me I'm wrong, because I know how people can feel when something like this is in the game. I've heard it and I've experienced it. It can be just as simple as that to turn someone off from ever trying to do it. Oh, you can collect these Coco to level up Sonic stats. Why aren't you doing it?
Man, fuck that shit. You just sit there and watch him do the animation over and over again. It's boring. I'm not gonna bother doing that. It's not worth it. I don't feel like collecting them at all. I'm never gonna do it because I just don't want to sit there and wait. It's already too hard as it is. It's just monotonous to them. And the fact that the ring stats and the speed stats actually don't mean shit in this game due to Sonic's movie powers. If you didn't have them, then yeah, this Elder would be a lot more important. A lot more important if we didn't have the movie powers. So, no, it just comes down to personal satisfaction. I wouldn't even say preference. It's just for the sake of completionism. If you want to earn that sense of accomplishment. It does make Sonic stronger in some aspects, having more rings, still being able to move at above snail's pace when you take the slightest bit of damage. Sonic could trip on his feet, boom, 200 rings gone, right? And you're slow again. Then you have to spin in a circle. That's already a problem in of itself. Just having more speed to reduce that factor, That'd be a good reason to go for these things scattered around the world. And that's a good reason, it's just that it shouldn't have to be painful in the process along the way. Someone out there is just gonna be like that, what's the point in trying to collect the 20 of these Coco if it's just gonna take forever to get a couple stat points that don't even matter gameplay-wise for most people at all? It's just a waste of time, right? It's not worth it. Slide all the way around the big circles.
Did my game just crash? Sonic? Hello? What's going on? Sonic? What's going on, dude? Oh no. Please don't tell me the game crashed. No, no, no! No! My game crashed. Fuck. God damn it, dude. My game crashed. Fuck. No. I should have saved my game. Alright, well, I guess it's time to end my stream. Not only is it like 4:30 in the morning, 4:10, I also have way too much cocoa. So, yeah, let's fix this issue maybe somebody really likes collecting these things, and I would have loved to continue doing so if there wasn't any tedium along the way. What is this music? Is it the desert? Bro, this music is so fucking good. I'm telling you, this desert world, it's got good music. I have got to stop playing this game. So, let's summarize the stream in a nutshell. We figured out how to basically complete the island in a couple of hours. We've also learned a couple crazy quirks along the way, gameplay problems maybe. We realized how annoying the pop-in is. I mean, yeah, it actually is annoying. I can see why it's so fucking annoying now. We had a lot of a tangent with Sonic Frontiers' problems. And I went over how to get the Adventure 2 shoes. Again, it's understandable if you don't want to do it, if you're willing to wait it out. But if you're worried, like if you're actually genuinely worried if this is really a limited time thing, I wouldn't blame you. Plus, you could just get it and get it over with. It's free, it's quick, you only gotta wait about a day or two. They just send you a code, like when you're downloading something on Xbox and you use like a redeem code or something, like a gift card, for example. And there you go. And if you want the brown shoes and the boots, or gloves and boots, you get the digital deluxe edition, which is like $70, but you get to basically skip the first story. Not the first island, but the first island and its story. You still got to solve the puzzles and do the mini game and fight the boss. But it takes some of the grinding out of the game. And well, I don't give you any seeds of power or defense right away because I think that part is a pre-order. If you don't have it and you don't care about the gloves and shoes, it's understandable. They don't look like they're worth it like the other costumes do. Those look way better. But you know, that's one way to show off that you skip the first island and you have your brown shoes. The process of getting through the first island, while it's the same through all the islands, it really isn't that bad. You collect a couple tokens by running around in circles, going through a couple rails, boom, you're done. Just talk to Amy, ignore Sage. For the mini games, do a couple cyberspace levels with S ranks and you're done. You go to the boss. You collect the Chaos Emeralds. It's very simple. I like the fact that it's short. I thought that this was going to be a long game, but we also learned that it's just as short as a typical Sonic game should be. They basically made a Sonic game, but the Sonic game has Sonic Adventures hub worlds as the main gameplay mechanic, but the hub worlds are huge. It's like a giant hub world. It's not like giant in the fact that it becomes a stress test just to navigate the map. You can get fast travel, and yeah, I mean, that's what I wanted to figure out all along. You get 2 of the scrolls to help you get to places a little easier until you complete the challenges and get the real fast travel. But you still have to go to places and it's still like a challenge to collect the tokens and stuff. But you find things along the way and it looks nice. The game looks very good, even with the shitty graphic settings. And we learned a while back that if you turn the shadow detail off on low, it reduces a lot of the lag. A lot of performance issues are just the shadows in the game being too detailed. If you turn that down, that'll crank the performance issues down tremendously. Everything else just kind of doesn't matter. Yeah. I'll probably stream this game again sometime within the next few days because I'll have some more time off. I'll be able to stream this game more. But yeah. We're going to continue the grind and we're going to make sure that we get the second island done. And maybe just go to the third island and complete its story, and then, like, maybe get through the rest of the game before finishing the third and the final islands. At some point, I'm gonna be able to max out Sonic stats. It's not gonna be easy, and it's not gonna be short. As long as I'm not spoiled, this might not take more than 30 hours, but let's see what else I've learned here. We've also learned that my playtime is only 30 hours and 0.5. Yeah, 30 hours of the Sonic Frontiers. So yeah, that's the end of the stream.